What's going on, y'all? This your man's Fresh, the best, none less. So I don't know how this video go turn out, but I was just inspired listening to music and it washed over me. You know, it's crazy. Like I told y'all in previous videos before, you know, at times, you might be confused and not understand why things is happening the way it's happening. But over time, it comes to a point where all the stuff will start adding up, and you'll be able to start to put the pieces to the puzzle all together. And this is if you're doing the work. If you're really trying to gain the knowledge to understand life and understand yourself, the pieces will start coming together. And it just washed over me listening to music. Like my step pops was killed, but he died. You see what I'm saying? But it's on the spiritual level. He was killed on a spiritual level. It was a negative energy, a low source. You dig what I'm saying? That was working off of him. And I come to find out this, it just hit me, because didn't nobody really know what he died from. My niece, it was her birthday when he passed. She was turning 4 or 5. One of them, I think 4. And she was up there. It was at the end of the night. We had a good day. You know what I'm saying? It was her birthday. We turned up, barbecued in the backyard and all that. Had a real good time, and he liked to get his drink on or whatever. Like I said before, my step pops wasn't perfect, but he was, the man that I needed in my life, to show me all the ropes that I needed. So I appreciate him for everything, but he wasn't perfect, and he did his drugs. He did crack cocaine. You dig what I'm saying? So he liked to turn up, and that's what they did. But when he did that, he had drunk some lean or whatever. It was just like he was working off of too many low sources at one time. And the reason that I'm saying this is that he got killed, y'all, is because not too long after he passed, in the same house, is just me and my grandma there, you feel me? And we both noticed a little ghost up at the top of the, at the top of the stairs. Like, and it looked like it was a black ghost it had on the hat. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it was one of them type of joints. And she tried to convince me at first that it was a tree outside, the shadow through the window. I'm like, ain't no tree out there. We'd have been staying here for years. Ain't no tree out there. So I knew what it was. So we both standing at the bottom of the stairs. And I run up the stairs real fast. And it disappeared, you feel me? But I'm just trying to make sure ain't nobody, like, because I was tripping. I couldn't believe it myself, you feel me? But I had really started tapping this around the time where I really started tapping into, my spirituality and stuff like that, like just watching different videos. I mean, I was working off a low frequency as well. I can definitely say that, even though I was trying to tap into who I was really am, I was having a lot of animosity because my main dude was gone. And then it just seemed like everybody in my life was just, on some lost shit. And then nobody want to try to find a different way, a better way. So I was just mad as fuck, at everybody. So with the information, I was just chopping people's throats, you feel me? Because I've always been a blunt person, So now that I got this truth and I'm learning it, you ain't about to be able to tell me shit. That's how I first felt when I first, started out. Like I said, I was like 16, 17. You dig what I'm saying? Or 18. Like it had been a couple years. I was like 18. Had it been a couple years after he passed. You dig what I'm saying? And like I said, the pain lasts long, y'all, but you will start to realize, like, damn, okay, on the spiritual level, that's what that was. That energy is what killed him because he was working off of so many low energies that night. So it stopped his breath. He was trying to catch his breath. My niece said she was up there and his stomach was like a balloon going up and down real fast. He was trying to catch his breath. She said this at 4 years old, y'all. So I'm just here to let y'all know, like, them low energies, they will attack you if you allow them. So you got to tell yourself every day positive affirmations. You got to build yourself up. Don't let them kill you. Don't let them do that because they will if you let them, but they only can if you let them. You dig what I'm saying? But right now, that energy is dead. That energy is gone. It's no longer hovering over my family. None of that shit. I killed that motherfucker. You feel me? And we gonna go to the next level and keep on growing. It's your man's Fresh, the best, none less. Strive for the best, never settle for less. Dig? If you got any love for me, I'm sending that back at you tenfold, 100.